welcome back. Today we're gonna do a nice little simple painting anyone can do, and let me run the colors across the screen that you'll need to paint along with me, starting with my titanium white all the way to my bright red. While you're doing that, let me tell you what I got done on my canvas. I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas pre-stretched double prime, and I added a thin layer of liquid clear. The clear, all it does, it acts like liquid white, but it's just clear. It doesn't make your pigment whiter. So with that, we can get started. I would just like to let you guys know we're gonna do a seascape today, something different, something to change things up. But let's get started. So hopefully they finish running the colors that you'll need. Today's a nice, how I said, it's gonna be a nice little simple painting. I've done this painting to teach people before, so it should be a quite easy one. So let's go ahead, let's grab our palette knife. I'm gonna go into a little bit phthalo blue, Prussian blue, phthalo blue, Prussian blue, a little bit of white, more like a lot of white. So I'm just mixing that up. Okay, let's grab a little 2-inch and tap some of our pigment onto this brush. Just tapping a little bit and push the paint into the bristles. Let's come up here, maybe nice little strip of sky around here or so. Okay, we're gonna come back to that brush, and I want to dilute the color, so I'm gonna go into a little midnight black, Van Dyke brown, into that same blue color. I'm just gonna, I want a diluted blue grayish color, so I just want like to make it seem like there's some stormy clouds around there somewhere. You know, you mix up the color until you like it. I'm just mixing it up until I like it, because at the end of the day, this is my painting, and I should be able to choose what it's supposed to look like. Now, let me tap some of that color into the bristles. All I'm doing is pushing the paint. You see, there's a little ridge of paint. So now, let me come up here and just blow, just put a nice little sky color, something simple, but yet gives you so much action, darkness. So I'm just putting this in, something ever so lightly, ever so simple. And pull it back and forth. Just pulling it back and forth to pull that dark sky color. And I realized that on your guys' side, on the camera, it looks much darker than it is. So for camera purposes, I'm gonna add some white just to brighten up the center of that sky. Keep it bright, because that's the goal. Keeping this area bright, and then having those dark clouds, making it seem like Maybe a storm's coming by. I don't know yet. Okay, so we have that all in place. Now let's get a fan brush. Let's load some titanium white into my number 3 fan brush. Make sure it's full of paint and just dabbling, just going crazy, not really focusing on where my brush strokes are going. We'll focus on that later. But all I'm doing is, putting in a basic little, it looks like a sketch. So if you were to sell this painting right now, probably not too many people would want to buy it. For the simple fact that it looks kind of weird and it's not just quite right. So all I'm doing is spinning in a few little crazy little clouds are nearby. Let's get a 1 inch and just blend it out. Just something so lightly. This could change the painting so much. It's a quick little simple part. Now lift upwards, going back and forth, back and forth. Now getting the same thing on the other side, just like so. And I hope you guys try this out. I hope I inspire you to try this method of painting. This is quite simple method of painting. I tried other types of painting methods when I was starting out with acrylics, and just they weren't the same. They just weren't the same thing. And so I stumbled upon this method, and it just works gorgeously. Like, great for beginners. It's quick, fast, and easy. That's why when people say they want to get into painting, I always recommend them going into this technique. But the only downside, in my opinion, with this technique is that it requires lots of paint, and that paint is really expensive. But rather than that, this technique is great. You can make a profit off this. I do it sometimes. Make a happy little buck here or there. So all I'm doing is dancing in some little filbert clouds. You could go back and forth as many times as you want. But just remember to blend it out, at least just the bottom. Just blending the bottom of that cloud. Lift upward. Up over here. Across. Now maybe, just maybe, here comes a floater. Maybe it extends out more, comes out here. Okay. So now going back to that titanium white and getting a fan brush, working in circles to make those highlights, just really pop those highlights out onto that canvas. Okay, we're gonna one brush. Here it is. Now this painting does have lots of clouds. There's lots of layers. Works in layers and layers and layers. But anyone could still do this painting. I'm gonna step back a bit, look at it. I kind of like it. We'll leave it at that for this moment at least. Now, I'm gonna get my palette knife, midnight black. See that dark blue color? I want it darker. And then like brown. Something dark. Something just like a shadow color. Now, I'm gonna get a fan brush. And I'm just gonna lay in little bit of that wave that's gonna be crashing onto something. I don't know yet. Maybe we want to lift this up just a bit more. You can customize this as much as you want until even after you're done with the painting, you could still change stuff. And this is why I like this. Another reason why I like this technique so much. So what I'm gonna do with the 2-inch, block in some dark color, just blocking in some dark. Block in that dark. Lift upwards a bit, go across. Now, I have to sort of make my decision on where my horizon line is going to be. Doesn't have to be exactly straight, but you get the point. So I'm gonna leave this area without paint, so when I put paint, it's gonna be easier. The colors don't blend. Just for that area, I don't want paint on there. Okay. So now, before I forget, let's go pick ourselves some titanium white. Let me thin that out. I'm using my number 6 filbert brush. Titanium white. Little cad yellow. Just to tone it out, not so it could be completely white. Hopefully you could see it a bit. I'll add a touch of that blue color just to kind of give it that interesting, how can I say, interesting green bluish, something to kind of complement everything together in a way. So I'm just mixing up more paint and just getting completely satisfied. Now, here's gonna be the light area. I'm just smudging it in, and I think we could wash our brush. We didn't wash our brush with our other brushes. I think it's time to clean one brush at least. Rinse it out. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's go into titanium white again. Fan brush, no liquid white, liquid clear I meant to say. Thin it out, fan it out, just a few little indications here and there of little distant waves, just like that. Okay, so now I just finish up little touches here and there. Just to kind of give it that little look, I could say. And I'm going to little tiny amount of liquid of titanium white and say, now I'm gonna tap out some of that paint on these bristles and just pull a little bit of paint, just so when I put the white stands out just a little bit. And I'm gonna get liquid clear, thin out that paint. Really, maybe here comes some of that wave. Stand back sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna get a blender brush and just blend here. These bristles are softer in order to blend it a bit better. Now, don't take the dark into the light. Clean your brush before doing that. If not, it's not gonna look the best. So maybe here you want a little bit lighter. Just a little bit. Different values of paint always helps with your paint. So I'm just pulling that paint. You could just blow in some paint. Just lifting up, back and forth. To give it that illusion that the water is going upwards, or you could start from the top, pull it down, get 2.5 inch. These bristles are a bit softer in my opinion, just because I don't have that blender brush anymore. It's dirty. Just a little bit here and there, here and there. Now going across, I'm gonna stand back a bit, and I'm liking the way it's going. There's just a few details that I'm not 100% satisfied with. So I'm gonna go into my blue titanium white, I guess I could say, and just with the palette knife, I want some texture. No, I want it to show up a bit, just lightly. Just rubbing in some of that paint. Let me scrub in a bit more. Okay. that back. I want more titanium white into that wave. It's too much, it's too dark in my opinion. So I'm gonna go into liquid clear titanium white with my 2-inch. Okay, I like that, but I feel like the reflection of that yellow would kind of thin, like lighten up that blue, in my opinion. And this is my opinion, so I could do whatever I want. So let me blend out these colors. Now, let's create some foam in that wave. Give it some character, some life. Van Dyke brown and that dark color. And all I'm gonna do is really have that foam come out here. Get it all the way over here. No, you make up your mind. This is your painting. Okay. Now, all I'm gonna do is add some right on the other side. Well, I'm gonna do it to one side, might as well do it to the other side. And lightly blend the foamy area with the corner of your brush. Just blend it out. And clean this brush again. Real good. Rinse it out. Now, for these smaller brushes, you can't beat the bristles on the leg of an easel because they'll damage them. So what I do is I'll just get a little napkin. With paint thinner, you really have to dry it out so it won't blend your colors. But with the cleaner we use, doesn't matter if there's a little bit on the brush. It's not gonna affect it crazy amount. So my brush is dry now. I can get back to here and I'm gonna go into some titanium white, a little bit of yellow, more titanium white. Pick up that titanium white. I really need to thin out that paint for it to stick on. Okay, a little bit of paint and start where the lightest is. So where the light is, or as other people say, the eye of the water, start there. You could go either way and just add in a little highlight to your foam of the water. Just a little. Okay, a little bit over here. Gotta be fair. Not this one gets lonely too. So we already have the base of that. I should say water or foam or whatever you want to say. It already have. You can call it whatever. Doesn't really matter. And I'm just grabbing my blender brush. Okay. So now, get some white. Oof, too much. Some white. Some yellow. Clean it up. I feel like that area went away. I'm just bringing it back. Okay, let me wash my brush. Really get it clean in order to use it. The excess rinse it out. Now this one you can beat this level out of. Shake off the excess. Okay, that's more fun. I could come back up here. Oh, you know what? I want to really be calm and really make sure the bristles are dry. So I'm just gonna get a napkin and make sure these bristles are 100% dry. Just going there, blending it, going up, down, and down. Okay. So now you really get to put some details into your painting. So what I'm gonna do is get a script liner, and let me just go ahead, grab my liquid white, since I just forgot to put it in. Oh, I didn't forget. I just thought we weren't gonna use it, but now I realized we were gonna use it. Sometimes I make mistakes too. So a little liquid white, maybe a little yellow, just a little. And you can come up here and just give it that foamy little look. Give it that foam. Some people like to start from the top. Some like to start from the bottom to really emphasize this. I think I got too yellow and it's blending in, so add more liquid white to make it lighter and for that little highlight to pop out. So, oof. Give it some little sparkles here and there. Okay, so now with that 2-inch brush that we have our liquid white that we used to highlight, all I'm gonna do is lift upwards a bit, and then we could just go back and forth, putting in those little details, those little highlights, and they bring so much to your painting. So all I'm doing is giving it a nice little bit of detail, and maybe it comes out right here. Okay, maybe a little blend out at the bottom, just blending out the bottom. Lift upward, downward, side to side. Just mist it out, diffuse it. You can leave it more seen, but I like it very subtle, not too noticeable. But it's all up to you guys. Up to you guys. This brush is dirty. I need to clean it. Oh my god, I have too much fun when I'm painting. Just going back up to that foamy little area. I'm just getting my fan brush number 6. Just tapping in a little bit more foamy area, foamy stuff. Just tapping it, really just pushing that paint upwards to give that illusion, that imagery of that foam area. So now we can go back to our titanium white, just cut a roll and tap it. Okay, so off camera I'm gonna do that while I have to talk to someone real quick, but we'll be right back. For you guys, it'll be a sec, and take some time to pause this video and practice. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to have a chat with someone real quick, but now I'm back and running. All I did was add those little lines with the palette knife. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so now if I wanted to, which I probably do, I'm gonna just push up with my fan brush, give out that little splashy effect. You know, that look of that foam coming out everywhere, splashing everything. You know what? We need something in order for that to crash into. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of Van Dyke Brown and that dark color. Let's create a rock. So maybe there lives a rock right around the lines of here. Maybe it comes up to here. Now it comes down, fills that in. Just a little. Well, it's not that little. And maybe, just maybe, there's his older brother. Gotta make up these stories. You know, painters, people see painters strange. It's okay to be a little strange, you know. We could get away with it. So all I'm doing is putting in nice little quick rock, or making the rock. No, I'm kidding. And when you're painting, joke around, talk to friends, listen to music, make painting interesting. So you want to keep on painting and surround yourself with this type of stuff. Because if you have a bad experience or painting alone, you're not gonna want to paint again. And I don't want that for you. I want you to keep on painting and have fun with this. No, see the joy of painting. Because truly, it's really, really fun once you get to know it. We could say, okay, little bit of dark sienna white, and I'm just grazing upon this what's soon to be rock. Just grazing a little bit of highlight, just a little. Nothing crazy. And let me put the highlight for the other side before I even put the shadow. Maybe it just comes down there. just caress the canvas. Let it be your friend. You know, give the paint some texture. Don't just pile that paint on top. Give it a story. Make it interesting. You know? So Van Dyke Brown into that dark sienna mix. I'm gonna put some titanium white just to make it lighter. Cut a roll. This is our shadow. Okay, nothing too crazy. Just sort of placing it down above here, giving it an interesting touch. Just touch it. Maybe it blends in with that rock over there. I don't know. I'm just making up the story. The smaller palette knife. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some titanium white, cut a roll, and highlight some areas where I think it should really be a highlight. Let me get some areas with just pure dark sienna, because this paint isn't marbled anymore. It's not the way I imagined it. And if you don't like the way your painting's coming out, fix it. No, it's all up to you. You can make this painting your masterpiece, or you can make this painting horrible. Like, not to be rude, but it's all in your hands. You have to be able to say, you know what? Today I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be the best painting I've ever done. You gotta be confident, and you just gotta be in a wonderful mood. And it's just great to see that happen. So I hope you really try doing that, putting yourself in the place, in the mood, giving yourself some time to chat with people. You know, don't rush yourself. There's no rush in painting. You could take days, hours, months, weeks. There's no precise time in doing a painting. It's all up to you, the creator. And take your time. How I'm saying, take your time. Don't feel rushed. I do this because I want to keep you guys captivated. And if I go weeks, days, hours, you guys wouldn't watch that. Let's be honest, you guys wouldn't watch that. So I have to kind of be a bit more rush, a bit more faster on my feet. But you guys have all the time in the world. You guys could take as long as you guys want and have fun with it. Enjoy the process. You know, there's nothing worse than doing something that you're just doing it because someone tells you. You have to enjoy that process. You have to really embrace it. Feel like if you're in that moment. And it's always nice. So give this a try. You'll enjoy it. You will not regret it. Okay. So after that, hopefully motivational talk, I'm just gonna lay in some what seems to be water. I don't know. Let's go ahead. Let's get dark sienna, maybe a little bit of yellow ochre. Let's put like a little beach. Now, I want that water to blend in with that beach color. So I'm just bringing it down, getting it all over. So the liquid white, tapping it on my bristles, and just touch it, pull down. Maybe it needs a little cad gel. It needs a little inspiration. Well, it's not the most appealing just yet, but we'll work on it. We'll come back to it. We'll say, hey, I'm here. You know, I'm not the best, how should I say? I'm not the best seascape painter and painting seascapes. But I'm doing this for you guys, so you have to get in the mood. That's what I'm saying, and really give it a try. I'm doing this to get better and at the same time show you guys what I know about seascapes. So if that doesn't motivate you, I don't know what will, to be honest. 2-inch, just lifting up to make it seem like it's going upwards. Softly caress the top. Okay, let's make another one right here. Okay, lift that paint up. Lift it up lightly, lightly, lightly. And just leave it there. You know, sometimes it's better to leave it there than to keep on going and going and going. Titanium white on my palette knife. You know, in order to be good at something, you need to learn from the masters, be open-minded, and you also need to practice in order for you to actually succeed what you're trying to. And anyone can do anything. It's just a matter of, do you want to? Do you want to give it a try? Sometimes people are scared. There's no need to be scared of anything. No, you just have to give it a go. Sometimes it's not the best. It's not the worst either. And giving it a try at everything opens up the doors to everything. And it really makes life better. So, let's go into little dark sienna. I think this dark sienna might help. Keyword might. I don't think it's helping much, but maybe, just maybe. Let me see. Tap into titanium white, not liquid white. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. Roll out, paint a roll. A paint roll. Roll out the paint and just pick up a roll. Okay. Let me pull that back. Maybe it is the beach, but in the stormy time, you know, not the best time. And while we're talking about the beach, maybe there lives This is our bravery test. There lives now a palm tree. Okay, get some of that. Get a little bit of green. You don't need much green. Green is such a strong color. Pull it. Just give it a nice little tug. Well, there lives our palm tree. Now let's go into cat yellow. Make this dark green. And we're about to finish this video. I know you guys are tired of watching me when you could be watching someone else. But I hope you learn something or get motivated by something that I say. It really doesn't have to be about painting, but I hope it motivates you. And I just want to help you guys out. Make your life easier in what I can do. I hope you enjoy what I make for you guys and the things I do, like painting the seascape when I'm not the best at it. I actually hate doing seascapes. That's why you don't see much seascapes from me. But I do it because I want to give it a try. I want to show you guys what I know. Like literally what I've been saying throughout this video. So I hope I inspired you in one way or another. But give stuff a try. You can't say no before even trying it. And if you're bad at it, it's your first time. Give it a second try. Give it a third try. Give it multiple tries. Don't just give up on your first try, because of course you're not gonna make your first masterpiece on your first try. You should have seen my first paintings. They're horrible and I hated them. And I think I'm happy with this painting. I'm gonna sign off while doing some of the clouds because I just didn't like that. But I hope you enjoyed this painting as much as I did. Well, I didn't really want to paint a seascape, but I felt it was the need. There's only one seascape and this whole entire videos and playlist I have. So I hope you really enjoyed seeing me do a seascape. And if you did, let me know if you want to see more. And I'll do more if you guys want to see more seascapes rather than mountains and trees. You know me. I like painting mountains and trees, and most people hate it, but it's up to you guys. Just let me know what you guys want me to paint, and I'll paint it. And if I can't, I'll find someone who could paint it, and I will learn from them. And I will give it a try, but I will warn you guys, I'm not the best at it. I tried a rose, and it's not the best. But if you guys want to see me paint a rose, a candle, anything rather than a seascape or a landscape, let me know. Leave it in the comments. And I hope you really enjoy this. Let me see. Oh yeah, I hope you really enjoy this painting. This is a simple painting, even I could do. But yeah, try this painting out and let me know how it went. Until next time, bye my friend.